So hello, Healthy Mom Strong. I'm so excited that you're here today. I am coming to you from my kitchen table, which is probably just like you, the brains of your entire operation around your house. The kitchen table. It's like the car, the kitchen table, the car, the kitchen table. So today I am so excited to bring to you something that has really helped me. So are you tired of being the brains of the entire operation in your house? Are you tired of nagging all the time to get your kids to get things done? Would you like to teach your kids to take ownership and also develop some organizational skills for themselves? So whether you e-learn, you homeschool, or you're doing in-person schooling, I think that you're going to be able to glean something from this that's really going to help you. So today at Healthy Mom Strong, we are starting our scheduling conversation. And I say starting because I have a feeling as we all get into this and we're all evolving, we're going to find that we have more and more scheduling conversations as we go. So let us begin. So if we haven't met, my name is Denise Jelinek. I'm a mom. I've got two boys. They are 13 and almost 14 and 11. And I just am a lover of all things healthy and simple. And as you know, at Healthy Mom Strong, our goal is to make healthy momming simple and fun. So today, one of the things that we want to do for you, there's three things. Number one, you have a printable so that you can start this in your own home today. Number two, I want to give you step-by-step on how to get started. And then number three, I'm actually going to share with you exactly what our schedules look like in our house. And what they look like today will probably not be what they look like next week because they're always evolving. But I don't have a place to evolve to unless I start. So today is just about starting, and that is the most simple thing that you can do. Okay, so for me, scheduling and planning is a huge part of being healthy. I'm so glad I see Melissa on and I see Michelle. Michelle, we were just talking about scheduling yesterday. Scheduling is a huge part of me being healthy. If I don't know what's going to happen, then chaos happens. And I mean emotionally healthy. I mean physically healthy. So I want to know what your biggest scheduling struggles are, or what is it that you just can't get your kids to do? And we're going to kind of go from there. So you just comment below. I'll try to address whatever I can. And we're going to wrap up in about 20 minutes, if not sooner. Okay, so let's chat real quick. Just a few whys. Why in the world would I ever want to do this? Number one, you're not the only person in your house with a brain. No. I mean, my boys are 10 and 13, so I'm not speaking for people with newborns, but even our 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds have brains. We're not the only ones. Wow. Revolutionary. Also, I've got other things in my brain. I can't keep track of so many things. I've got to unload those things and give them to the people that they belong to. And what do I mean by that? Take things off my plate and put it on the person's plate that it belongs to. Okay, I didn't leave the towel on the floor. It's your towel, you used it, you pick it up. I didn't eat off your plate. I didn't play with your toys. I'm not the one who's getting dressed in your clothes, so you can set out your clothes, pick up your toys, pick up your dishes, right? So just reminding our kids that these are their things, and here's the thing, is it doesn't happen for me unless it's written down. So it helps them. And then number three, why would we do this? Our kids don't know this unless we teach them. And so coming from that place of not being so, for me, being so like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Like this nagging place. It's like, well, have I ever taken the time to teach them? Have I ever even given them some sort of system that helps them even remember? I mean, I'm a list person. Have I ever taught them how to make a list? And, they're not motivated to make a list. So I have to motivate them in different ways. So I'll get to the motivation part on that. Okay, so how can you start? There's a printable sheet that you can comment below. I'll contact you and then you can print it because I just can't post it and it print nicely. But here's what my kids' schedules look like. And so you're going to print this and it has just like this, morning, after school, after dinner, before bed. Now, you might find that you want different categories, but that's just kind of where we are right now, and that might evolve. Okay, now after that, you're going to print one of these for each one of your children. And here's the thing is, even if they're not going to school, because I know we've got some people on with little newborns, you can put maybe some things that this isn't for them to do, but it's for you. It can be your own schedule. What do I need to do in the morning? What do I need to do in the afternoon? We'll get more into mom schedules at a different time, but this is just for kids. So, and then each day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I print it and put it back to back, and then I put it in these sleeves because then my kids can write on it with dry erase marker as they cross things off. So this teaches two things. They know what day of the week it is. I know my boys are 10 and 13. They still don't know what day of the week it is sometimes. They know what day of the week it is. And then, anyway, so going forward with your kids in the morning, what do you need them to do? What do A, they need to do, and what do B, can they do that will take things off your plate? So the first thing for my kids, I'll just show you. Max needs to take his nasal spray in the morning. Now, Max, who's my 10-year-old, I'm taking these out of the plastic sheets because they don't show very well. Max doesn't like to take his like Juice Plus and his nasal and his in the morning. Roman, my 14-year-old, likes to do all of that stuff in the morning. Max, we have that after dinner. Look, after dinner is when he takes his Juice Plus. So Max in the morning, he needs to make sure he takes his nasal spray, eat his breakfast. But here's one thing they're taking off my plate. Clean up your breakfast plates. Dishwasher's unloaded, it goes inside the dishwasher. Then he needs to brush his teeth, pack his lunch, and pack his water. I'm not doing any of those things. So whatever he can do. So I'm not the one going, here's your lunch, here's your water. It's when you get this done, then you can get in the car. And even today he was putting his shoes on, and I'm like, buddy, do you know if you're ready to go? Did you look at your list? And that way we don't get in the car with any Now you might say, well, Denise, and I'm just thinking of some things that just happened this morning, is his backpack wasn't packed because he'd gotten his homework out and he hadn't put it back in. So I'm going to have to add that into the after dinner chores to make sure that he packs his backpack at night. So whatever you can do. So exactly what are my kids doing after school? I kind of give them a brain break after school, but it's after, they can do their homework, but it's after dinner that they need to pick up their dish, put their dish in the dishwasher, take the recycling out. My other son takes the garbage out, set your clothes out for that night, make your lunch for the day, throw your dirty clothes down, and then he needs to take his nasal spray again. And here's the thing, is that once this is done, then free night. Do whatever you want. So that's the motivation to get them to where they want to go, because we do still have a bedtime. So if you're going to use all your free time doing this simple list of chores, then you do this simple list of chores, and that's what you get for free time. So anyway, okay, so you're going to print it out, fill in the activities, and then think about, you're going to do this in pencil for a couple days, where you can get them to prepare so they're not packing their backpack in the morning. Like I said, I just realized that. Hey, Amy, I'm so glad you could get on. Somebody just commented, Michelle, thank you, that she asked her kids to pick up their room, and she's actually showed them how to break it down and get them down in the tasks, which I just absolutely love. That is such a great idea. Okay, so print it out for each kid. So let me just tell you another thing that helps is, this might not work for one kid. I've got this kid, Mr. Yellow Pants, that loves a list. He knows when he gets it done, it works for him. This one looks at the list, picks out which one he wants to do, goes and does that, gets distracted. I find him outside, on his bike, on the hoverboard. I say, hey, bud, is your list done yet? Oh, I forgot. Like, he forgot he was even doing a list because he doesn't start at the top and go down. So what I'm saying is that this one takes a little effort. This one I'm still teaching, but this is going to get easier. This will get easier. At least now I know what I have to remind him to do, so it will get easier. So the same thing might not work for all your kids. Duh. I mean, that's like momming 101. I remember my oldest son was like 6, and I'm like, when am I gonna or when my little guy was like 5 or 6, and I was like, when am I gonna like stop expecting him to be like number one? It was so funny. So what do we do? So I told you a little bit about Max and what he does, and oh my gosh. So here's what my 14-year-old needs to do. He's not quite in school yet, but this is, he's got a medication that he has to take. So he needs to show me in the morning that he actually took that medication because he's 14. He's going to take his Juice Plus. He's got a bunny that he has to feed. He's going to eat breakfast, clean up his dishes, brush his teeth, pack his water, and pack his snack while he goes to therapy. And then he's got his after school things when he does have school, where he's going to have to then pack his pack for his activity afterward, his cross country that he has every day. Your kids might only have activities on certain days, so you're gonna like figure out what they have to do. After dinner, he just picks up his dish, he puts his dish in the dishwasher, he brings the bunny up so that the bunny can play with everybody. He throws his dirty clothes down, he sets his clothes out, and he gets his snack ready for the next day. I hear somebody else isn't the only one. Hi, Amy, you've got your bunny. And then before bed, oh boy, this is the funny one. The shower, the hang up your towel, brush your teeth, take your melatonin, and pick up any dishes in the living room. Okay, so now I told you a little bit about maybe some rewards at each time. So what motivates your kids? Well, when they get done with all the morning chores, what can you give them? This guy gets his devices. This guy doesn't really want to get up in the morning. I'm not sure what's going to motivate him quite yet. But each day we have something different. What just made me think of it was my big guy or my little guy, then he gets free time. Oh, I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, I know. So at night, if my kids leave any dishes in the living room, then they're in charge of unloading the dishwasher the next day. Because I don't want to go pick up dishes in the living room, and I definitely don't want to unload my dishwasher. So I know that's not the most positive thing, but they know if they leave dishes in the dishwasher, or dishes in the living room at night, I'm not the one eating them, then they can take care of a job that I have. So I know these are just like some silly tips that have worked for me. I'm just telling you guys, being healthy and keeping life simple is what we are all about here. And if I can do that, and I want to glean from you guys, this community is is 150 of us moms strong. And so what we can do is share with each other, guys. I hope you can take a lot of cool stuff away, but I also hope that you share what works for you, because I am one person and I am not the end all be all. And so I'm hoping that as we do these back to school specials, we'll get to do some meal planning. And then I also want to I want to show you guys how I grocery plan. I even want to show you how to do some mom scheduling so that you can make yourself more simple and more fun and healthier. So what can I do for you? Do you guys like these podcasts that are live? Would you prefer something that's written? Do you like the posts like that? Can you guys comment right now? What works best for you? You like the live stuff? Do you like to listen? You like to listen on the replay? And if you're listening to the replay, just comment about that. Do you like things written? Are you a reader? Not me. I hate things written. I like to write, don't like to read. And what about printables? Do printables work well for you? So thank you so much for being here. I hope you've gleaned something. Amy, I'm right on with you. I love doing the videos. Awesome. High five. So Healthy Mom Strong is getting bigger, and we're trying to put even more content out for you. So if you tell me what you need, I am going to get it for you. You want more workout videos? Do you want more things about meal planning and prep? You want healthy recipes? Just tell me. I'm here for you. So before I go, I'm going to take one more look at our comments to see if I can answer any of the questions that you have. Please just comment below. Oh, Michelle, you're so honest. She says, I ask the kids to pick up their room, but I haven't really shown them how. I want to just tell you one thing that I do with my kids, and my 14-year-old in particular. When I say pick up your room, I don't say pick up your room. I say pick up your floor. Get the things off your floor. And truthfully, I don't care where it goes. I honestly don't care where it goes. I just want to vacuum. Okay. So I say, pick up your floor. I also say, throw your dirty clothes down. I also say, put trash in the trash can. Those are my stipulations. Oh, you guys are probably like, well, when do her kids make their bed? I don't care. I don't really get it. Like when I grew up, like we were supposed to make our bed. I think, I don't remember, but I don't remember ever really caring about it. It just seems like something you're supposed to do, but who cares? I mean, really, like you're just going to get back in your bed. Now, as a grown up, when I walk in my room and my bed is made, I think it's like really nice. But to make my kids make their bed, I just don't have them. I don't get it. Like, what am I motivating them to do? But that's me. So my kids don't. But you know what, Amy? I see that you want some favorite at-home lunches for your kids. And I can't wait to get that for you. So I'll see you back next week. Same time, 9:15. If there's a better time for you as well, just let me know. Have an awesome day, guys. Take care.